Set now. Racing. Big Time Brucey's out to about 5th here. Now on the inside, Corborn Sandy's away okay, and going with it was Big Time Rosie early, and they get away a couple of lengths here. On Mischief Viking is followed through the inside there by Corborn Betsy. Gee, big gap back now, Pinky Winky in big trouble here. We got Big Time Riley. Further back in the race then to Big Time Red. And Big Time Brucey, the favourite's actually in the box, so it wasn't him I saw really. Big Time Rosie's in front, trying to come after it, Big Time Sandy. Big Time Rosie wins. Big Time Sandy is second. Mischief Viking runs third. They'd be followed through then by Corborn Betsy. Then the runners who were scattered, Pinky Winky. Then we've got Big Time Riley. Behind that, Big Time Red and Big Time Brucey. Well, he joined them at the end. Racing, Big Time Eve. Oh, here she comes. She's out not too badly. Trendy Mind briefly in front. Big Time Eve accelerates past Trendy Mind. They'll be followed the inside. Big Time Mark's handy enough. Followed through then by Big Time Tamak. Outside of that then was Big Time Trev. Behind these runners then to Steal the Gold, Homebush Skip and Big Time Buster. Big Time Eve scouted clear. On Big Time Mike, Trendy Mind out wider. Closer in then Steal the Gold and Big Time Tamak. Easy Big Time Eve. Maybe Trendy Mind up for second. Just on Big Time Mark. Followed through then by Steal the Gold, who's whacked away pretty well. Big Time Tamak back in amongst them as well. Further back we had Big Time Trev, Big Time Buster, Homebush Skip. Ready to run. Racing. Big Time George out okay for him. Corborn Nath missed the start 3 lengths. Out quite nicely here is Pat Patterson. Moving up the outside there, we've got Corborn. Frost goes to the inside. Round the outside, Big Time George. Well, he looks really dangerous. Behind these runners then to Nathan, You're the Best as the next one around drifts wide. Corborn Nath trying to get around them. Further back then, Judges Call and Toki Girl. Big Time George has got a fight from Just Patterson. Big Time George wins from Just Patterson. That's a real estate company. Pat Patterson was second. Third to go by was Nathan. Behind those runners then, we had Toki Girl getting home quite well. You're the Best was there. Corborn Nath was there. Judge's Call was back behind those runners. Corborn Frost beat a couple of those in. Racing, Big Time Sugar jumped well the inside, and right beside it Corborn Kaz. They go shoulder to shoulder, and Big Time Thinkers up and around the outside. We're a bit closer into Nero, followed through there by Big Time Do It, Kirkham Carly, Big Time Fever and Takamori. Big Time Sugar in front around the corner. Corborn Kaz about 2 lengths away now. On the outside we've got Big Time Thinker, Big Time Do It. Big Time Sugar gets there. Nice run Corborn Kaz. Big Time Thinker third, Big Time Do It fourth. Nero next to go by. Behind those runners then to Takamori, Kirkham Carly, Big Time Fever. There. Racing, Big Time Kraken beaten off the pace here. Lover fires to the lead here, and right beside it Big Time Blue. Big Time Kraken punching through underneath Big Time Blue. 2 lengths back then to Scooters Rose Bear into square. Further back Nitrology. Well back to the corner here is Mark's Boy, and outside of that was Big Time Jane. Big Time Kraken goes up to Lover. Right down the outside Scooters Rose and Big Time Blue. Big Time Kraken wins. Scooters Rose bowled second. Lover held on for third ahead of Big Time Blue. Followed through then by Bear into square. Behind them we had Nitrology and Big Time Jane and Mark's Boy. Rose off the 2. Ron Gurney rolls the lure, and we're set to run. Racing, Thrilling Flow out pretty well. Closer in though, Pacific Sunrise gets to the lead. Phantom Way is there, not for long. Thrilling Flow goes to lead, burns by about 4 lengths here on Pacific Sunrise. Followed around the outside by Corborn Buckle. Followed through there, Phantom Way eases off the rail and Nighthawk Rose tries to shift in or get in. Thrilling Hitty goes past those two and 3 lengths back then Meteor Veg. Thrilling Flow is on the lure, out by about 8 or 10 here on Corborn Buckle. Nighthawk Rose moves up the outside of that, 4 lengths away then Thrilling Hitty. Phantom Way around the outside of Pacific Sunrise and Meteor Veg. Thrilling Flow lonely. Nighthawk Rose works to a clear second now on Corborn Buckle and Thrilling Hitty and late Pacific Sunrise. Thrilling Flow in well from Nighthawk Rose, Corborn Buckle, Thrilling Hitty, Pacific Sunrise coming again. Then Phantom Way and Meteor Veg. Set. Racing. Corborn Daniel fairly slow to go here, which might not be a bad thing. Allegro Beatty's cut straight to the lead by 2 or 3 lengths on Corborn Brandy, who moves to clear air, and Corborn Daniel gets a lovely run through. Big Time Spirit out wide's been kept wide. Getting underneath that, we've got On the Hunt. Big Time back again, getting a bit closer. Further back in the race, Corborn Jazzio Power Crusade. Allegro Beatty in front of Corborn Daniel. Then we've got On the Hunt and Big Time back again. Allegro Beatty scores. On the Hunt second, Corborn Daniel third. Then we had Big Time back again, followed through by Big Time Spirit and Power Crusade. And behind them, Corborn Jazzy and Corborn Brandy. This is race number 8, ready to run. Racing, Pat Tama a wee bit slow and even slower. Thrilling Rocky's about 4 lengths last here and going to the lead. Americano again by, Breeze Attack was going to second. Got sandwiched badly with Feel the Force and they've gone back to last and second last, no chance. Big Time on Fire copped a wee bit of backwash. Americano leads around the corner from Corborn Jared. Wee bit closer in then Thrilling Rocky, Corborn Foxy, Pat Tama. Americano wins again from Corborn Jared, followed through there by Corborn Foxy. Then we had Thrilling Rocky, Pat Tama back behind that. Then others who got scragged, Big Time on Fire, Breeze Attack and Feel the Force. Ready to go. Racing, Thrilling Attack was slow and slower was Idle Jazz. Big Time Liam pokes up, goes to the lead. Over on the outside there, Big Time Jonty going forward. Followed through there, Idle Jazz recovering nicely as 1 or 2 jam up. Petty Boys underneath that, they get away 3 lengths here on Apricity. Behind that, Opawa Bucks, further back then to Classy Delta. And unfortunately, we've lost the favourite Thrilling Attack, who's pulled up across the top. Big Time Liam a mile in front of Big Time Jonty, followed through by Paddy Boy and Idle Jazz. 3, 8, 7 and 5 the way they've crossed. Apricity was 5th. Then Classy Delta, Opawa Bucks. And unfortunately, Thrilling Attack has not completed the course. To run. Racing, Big Time Mary out okay in a good line with Big Time Phantom pushing up. Corborn Toddy's there, so is Corborn Steel. Good go early. Followed behind these runners, then we've got Ace Bale. Getting back on the race there, Opawa, Harry, Molly O'Shea. Just missed one up ahead. That was Corborn Lick. In front is Big Time Mia by 2 lengths on Big Time Phantom. 2.5 back to Corborn Toddy. Followed around the corner by Corborn Steel and Corborn Lick. The others are too far away. Mia trying to hold Phantom. Phantom gets through, I think, and scores on Mia. And then I think Corborn Toddy just third, although diving at that was Corborn Lick, who's got a pretty good race. Then we had Molly O'Shea next through. Followed back by Corborn Steel, Ace Bale, Opawa, Harry. They're now Racing, even line and Big Time Caleb slow today. Big Time Ranson takes a fly, goes to the lead. Big Time JJ goes the outside. Couple of links back there to Big Time Monty, Big Time Sam. Crazy kicker around that. Caleb tries to make ground closer in. You wouldn't like his chances though. Big Time Power and Big Time Michelle at the back. Big Time JJ clear on the corner by 4 lengths. Big Time Monty trying to come after it. Then Big Time Sam, Big Time Ranson, Big Time Caleb, Crazy Kicker. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Down they come. Big Time JJ's in from Big Time Sam or Big Time Monty. Caleb got I'm okay with Big Time Ranson, Crazy Kicker. Back with them. Big Time Michelle, Big Time Power. Racing. Allegro Gun is out well, Spare Some Time is out well, and they match Motors early. Spare Some Time the inside and pushing through. Spring Allegro. Now can Spring Allegro shoulder them out of the way? Goes to the lead from Allegro Gun. 2 links back, third now is Spare Some Time. Jimmy's Rocket is wide around the outside of Big Time Flyer. Fusion Cronulla last pair here. Map My Run and Tranquil Roo. Allegro Gun whips around to the lead. Spring Allegro switches to the outside. Behind them, Fusion Cronulla, Map My Run. In nicely, Allegro Gun. Very nice performance from Spring Allegro. The brothers Quinella it. Fusion Cronulla into third. That was very bold. Followed across then by Map My Run. Jimmy's Rocket behind them. Spare Some Time got tired on it. Back with them was Tranquil Roo and Big Time Flyer. Ready to run. Racing now. Harry Brown's midfield away. Mikachu has missed the start. Polly the Dolly goes forward around Rapatilli. Polly the Dolly trying to cross Rapatilli. Punching up the inside here. Botany Diane. Out wider on the track there. We've got Opawa Janet. Harry Brown's making ground the inside. Mikachu trying to follow it through. Back in the pack. Corborn Mac and Lightning Lou. Polly the Dolly in front. Botany Diane trying to cling to it. Polly the Dolly, Botany Diane. Next to go by then would have been Harry Brown. Is followed across then by Rapatilli, Mikachu. Behind them then to Corborn Mac, Opawa Janet and Lightning Lou at the tail. Ready to run. Racing. Benchy really out okay off the inside. Slow to go was Everdon Film. Dinah Bevelin got back. Jandal Man got back. And Endora whipped around to the lead, although he got its heels clipped there as Corborn Murph came off the rail. And Benchy Boy got to the rail and goes through to the lead. Totes working into the race. Followed out wider Everdon Film trying to recover. Then Jandal Man, Dinah Bevelin, no hope, and Banshee Real. Banshee Boy races clear and scores here. Totes got to second. Blanket for third. Everdon Film. Endora not too far away. Corborn Murph closer in, and Dinah Bevelin was finishing it off. And behind them then to Jandal Man and Banshee Real. Favourites off to 6, CIB. Racing. CIB, one of the last to leave. Best out here. Colby Den coming after it would have been Corborn Spree. CIB surges forward round the outsiders, followed through by Opawa Smoke. Corborn Westy next around further back in the race, then Unawares. Wider on the track to Corborn Serena. And last of all here is She's Mustard going to the back. CIB goes to the lead now. Good battle for second. CIB wins well. Colby Den holds down second. Then Corborn Spree. Followed through there by Corborn Westy, found the line okay. Behind those runners, we had Opawa Smoke. Unawares was back with She's Mustard, Corborn Serena.